Hello, my name is Tux, and I want to take a few minutes of your time today to welcome you to my new book, Affordable UK University Education. The first book, really, that shows you how to get an affordable, modular British university degree even though you're in Nigeria. During this very brief video, I'll talk about who the book is for, who's the target audience for the book, why did I write this book, what am I trying to achieve with this book, and really what is this book about? You know, this whole ability to get an affordable UK university degree. I'll go into it in a little bit more detail. Who is the book for? Let's start with parents. If you're a parent in Nigeria, you have children of secondary school age or even older, you have children who you would like for them to have a British university degree, then this book would help you. Particularly if you're looking at ways to save some money. I chose to focus on affordability here simply because I know that with the current rates of the Naira dropping like crazy, UK education is becoming unaffordable. You know, the dollar rates are crazy, the sterling rates are crazy. So how can we still do this? That's what the book would show you. As a student, if you've got, say, some secondary school education or some post-secondary school education, but you desire to have a UK university degree, this will show you how to do it. If you're a principal, a teacher, or you work in some sort of private school or tuition center, anywhere in Nigeria where you're in constant interaction with students who would like to get this UK university education, you know, this would really help them very well. Why did I write this book? Firstly, I wanted to reveal to anybody who had a desire for a UK degree how to get it. There is a process, there is a method by which you can get this at a very affordable rate. Many people don't know about this, and that's why I thought to myself, I'll put all that knowledge in the book and get the book out there as widely spread as possible. Secondly, I really want to help you reduce your costs. You know, things are hard enough as it is in Nigeria for all of us today, without us having to contend with another big, huge pressure of a school fees. Now, if you're a parent like myself, you already know what it feels like to look for that money every term, every year to sort this out. But we got kids, we want to give them the best. So we need to look for a way to do this affordably. So this book would help you reduce your costs dramatically. You can take that from me. Finally, I'd like to help the kids get a very good career. Getting a UK university degree definitely helps when it comes to getting a job in Nigeria. You automatically go to the top of the pile and you're seen as one of the better applicants immediately. What is the book about? Well, firstly, it takes you through the British education system. So it helps you to understand what really is this system about. How does this system work? While we inherited our education system from the British system, there are some nuances, there are some differences, there are some slightly different approaches that you need to understand, particularly if your goal is to reduce your expense, if your goal is to reduce costs. So the book will take you through that and help you to understand that very, very well. It also talks about transnational education. That's something where, you know, we have had experience of it in Nigeria. If you look at places like the American school in Victoria Island, the French school in the same VI, the British International School. These are schools that are from other nations, but in other nations, but teaching education and issuing qualifications from their home nations. So we've got the same thing now playing out with university education, and it's happening across Africa, particularly in Nigeria. So it would help you understand how you can access that. It goes into education technology and shows how technology today has totally changed the playing field when it comes to education. There is so much you can do now via online education. There is so much you can do via blended learning education, which a lot of people don't seem to understand. That you can have degrees now where you do part of your course online, but you do the other part with actual British lecturers who fly in and out of the country to deliver lectures and help you with your coursework. You interact with them via video, you interact with them online, and you get the best of both worlds at an affordable cost. So this is something educational technology has really helped to provide for us. And it's something I think many parents should leverage, especially if cost is an issue. The book explores the regulated qualifications framework. This is like a system. It used to be called the QCF, Qualifications and Curriculum Framework or something. And it's a system, or should we say a framework, that links all UK qualifications together. So it's the way by which you would know what a qualification is worth. It's very important to understand that if you're looking at reducing your costs, and the book explains why. Now, there are a couple of loopholes, or let's say opportunities, at the moment in the British education system that if you understand them, you can do things smarter. If you understand the system better, you can save so much money, it's unbelievable. At the moment, it takes £150,000 over a 5-year period to get a UK university degree, the normal way, the traditional way. That means you go to the UK for 2 years, you put your kid in a boarding school somewhere, and you pay £35,000 a year for the privilege. You do that for 2 years, so you've paid 70,000, and they get their A levels, after which they progress to university. In university, you would expect to pay about £25,000 a year over the 3 years for the degree. That's about 75. And you're paying about 145, let's say, count for inflation, 150,000 you would have to budget, and that's in pounds, over the next 5 years to give your child a UK university degree. This book helps you reduce that tremendously. You can reduce it by half. You can reduce it by 2/3. It depends on what you understand, what you're able to do. Now, there is an affordability index, which I've put together in the book, which helps you understand, look, okay, this is my budget. What can I get for this? So it shows you how much you need to have, okay, to be able to get a degree this way. Oh, but if you've got this amount, you can do that. So it helps you very much understand that, look, if I've only got this amount of money, can I still get a UK degree? If I can, what do I need to do? And then it kind of concludes by helping you develop a personalized plan to your British degree. So you can sit down with your children, or sit down with your parents, whatever the case may be, and you can look at, okay, we can afford this, so let's do that, and then this, and then that. And it becomes modular, which is why it says it's an affordable and modular British university degree. I'd like to thank you for your time. I didn't want to take up too much of that. I'd advise you strongly to grab a copy of this book right now if this is something that interests you. You can get it on Amazon. They will ship it to you immediately. Get it wherever you are. You can get an ebook copy of affordableukuni.com. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. Send me an email at talks@affordableukuni.com. I personally am committed to helping people reduce the cost of getting a British education. Thank you very much for your time.